remember one time, when you got shot in the face? Mm-hmm. So I think I was still living in Haiti and I came home to visit, so I was talking to my grandmother. I'm like, Mom, what trail at? Oh, he finna pull up in a minute. You got a Cadillac then with all that band. So he pulled up with a hole in his face. Just left the hospital. Riding around the block, looking for the shot. I say, dog, go home and take your medicine.
For real.
The man jumped back in the car, turned, I think he probably had 4 12s in the turned his slap back up and rolled out. My grandmother said, baby, I'm so scared for him, baby. He just, wow, he just got shot in the face last night.
She said, we can't do surgery right now because he got too many drugs in his system. So she said, we got to let him calm down a little bit. She was like, because right now he got too much in his system. But she said, believe it or not, I think that's what saved him. She said, because you caught the first bullet. You caught the first bullet and you fell over. And she said, but when you caught the first bullet, your body didn't go into shock. You was like so mellow and so calm.
I came out the hospital.
You had a bandana around
my neck. All I wanted to do was ride.
That's it.
That's all. Like, this is how messed up my mind was.
It really made you worse.
Words from my jail friends. He gon' forgive me if he forgave my cousin Trail sin.
Old friends in the hood, yeah, they taught me well. Put God first, family second, and be bunch of mail.
Now music? Man, that running our family. So nobody couldn't tell me I wasn't gonna be the next to blow. For real.
He wasn't a good rapper. That's number one.
She say, and I want to tell you, you being a rapper, you was horrible.
She was your manager.
And we would travel and follow you, and I didn't know how to tell you that this was not your calling. I mean, you were up there and you had so much confidence, and I'm looking at my daughter like you were good, and I'm like, what the heck they hearing and I don't hear it.
I did not believe that you can do it, but I wanted to show that I would support you with what you wanted to do. But you couldn't rap.
And that was real. You should have did well.
I mean, we got songs on Spotify though. We figured it out.
It was making some money.
It made some money. And I was over it, and I just didn't see exactly where this was going. And we were making money, but there was no peace. At the end of the day, it wasn't peaceful for me.
And what's so cool about it, bro? What the world look at and what people looked at as so-called being lost is really just ignorant. Ignorant is just, I really don't know what I'm doing.
They say behind every strong man, which you are strong, the strong brother Christ, and I love you. But they say behind every strong man is a strong woman.
Right.
So how did you know your wife, Till, was the one for you? Like, was she with you during the struggles when you were in the streets?
I'm blessed because me and Till come out the streets together. Y'all just get a chance to hear my story. But without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And I say that from a great place. Every prison that I ever been in, Till was on side of me. She was there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I cheated. I done did all kind of crazy stuff because I was living in the flesh. I was a street dude. So you know what comes along with the street dude.
Most definitely.
The thing about it was, I thank God for her because she sowed a seed at church one day that I would change my life, that I would stop rapping and change my life. So Tia sowed a seed. And my life ain't the same since, man.
He lived a pretty rough life, and at this point he was rapping. So he was in the streets heavy, gone days at a time. It was just a lot. And I mean, I can honestly say that, I was there, so I was in it with him, but it's not what I wanted. So when I heard the man of God speak on, if you need anything or if you need any breakthrough, the only thing I could think about was, okay, I'm gonna tie the seed to my husband.
I didn't know that you had sowed a seed.
You didn't know. You knew later that week, because I wanted to see if you was really serious.
Now, me and Tia relationship, hold up. We're like the 2021 saved Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm Tia Moses Webb. They asked for the boss, and I showed up. I am the wife to who the world calls Donk, but I just call him Trill. So yeah, I do remember when we first met. I don't know. I could honestly say I don't think I liked you like that though.
You saw my pretty eyes and I swept you off your feet. You know what I'm saying?
How that thing
And
go
it was
like,
me.
That's not the truth.
Your daughter Tia, she started liking this guy.
Yes.
And you were like, okay, this ain't no fad. She really like this boy. And what were you thinking about him when she first started liking him?
When I first met him.
When you first met him.
Ways I can get rid of him.
I think I really in the beginning like the excitement of you. Like.
What you mean?
I think once I.
Cause I was thugging.
I think I like that part.
I had a daughter going to, my middle daughter was going to Hosanna. It was a private school at the time. Okay. And they had a field trip to Angola.
Okay. She went on a field trip to Angola.
Yes.
And they was talking about me in Angola. Go ahead.
And you were the youngest person there, and they showed her a picture, and she was like, oh, she was doing everything like being surprised like the other kids, but she couldn't wait till she got home to tell me about it.
You came in the car and you had like all this money, like a couple $1,000, and I was just like, and you was like, oh no, here, and I think that's what did it at that point. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, we working with something now, okay? All right, speed this thing on up, what's going on? But I didn't know what you had going on, so apparently you had just robbed somebody on the other side of the car.
In the same parking lot.
This is my better half. I could not picture life without her. And did I mention she used to be my getaway driver?
Lord have mercy. Every night when we out in the morning, here he go knocking on the door. He at the front door, she at the back door. They argue all day, every day.
From the very beginning, it seemed like it was like a movie. Like I felt like I was really in the movie. You was a jocker. Like that's all you did.
Well, if this is the person that's gonna be in my daughter's life, I need to start praying possibly, hopefully you'll change. So I'll never forget, as I said that prayer, it was like 2 days later, I was getting my hair done. Across the television come Tahoe in Mauricse, Louisiana. A guy was just shot in this vehicle. And I'm looking, I was like, that's my daughter. I said, my daughter got a vehicle like that. Not knowing it was her vehicle.
Yeah. I felt like it was always something like I never knew what to expect the next morning. So I like woke up every morning like, okay, what we gonna get into today? The next day we might be planning a whole lick and it's like, oh, you gonna knock on the door, I'm gonna kick in the door, you gonna do this, and I'm just like, all right, let's go.
And I just used to just laugh at him. And now it's like that's how I could see his maturity because now his marriage and everything is just so good and solid. They more like best friends.